Bridezilla banned me from her wedding, so I torched her influencer career. Let me tell you a story about how I got banned from a wedding and ended up ruining someone's dream influencer deal in the most satisfying way possible. I'll call the bride Cassie. Cassie and I were friends for about 5 years. Not best friends, but good enough that we had regular wine nights, texted often, and knew each other's favorite Starbucks orders. She had always been a little self-obsessed, but I chalked it up to her passion for branding, since she was trying to grow as a lifestyle influencer. She had about 12K followers when all this started, not huge, but enough to get occasional brand deals, especially in the wedding space. Cassie was obsessed with making her wedding Pinterest perfect, and also using it as a springboard for her influencer career. Think mood boards, color-coordinated bridal party gift boxes, a hashtag campaign, the whole 9 yards. Now, I'm a photographer, not professionally, but I've done a few paid gigs, and I have a solid Instagram with a small following of my own. I love taking candid photos and editing them well, and Cassie knew this. About 3 months before the wedding, Cassie asked me if I could take some casual engagement content of her and her fiancé at the beach. She framed it like a hangout. Let's grab lunch and do a cute beach shoot after. I agreed, assuming this was a fun favor for a friend, not a professional job. I brought my camera, took about 200 plus shots, and spent time editing the best 40. They came out really nice sunset lighting, natural poses, very on-brand for her. I sent them to her via Google Drive, no watermark, no charge. She posted the crap out of them. Multiple reels, stories, carousels, no credit given to me anywhere. I didn't make a big deal about it, but I gently commented once like, "Glad you liked the photos," hoping she'd tag me. She liked the comment, and that was it. Fast forward to 1 month before the wedding, she sends out her invitations. Well, she posts them, with a reel unboxing them like a PR package. That's how I find out I'm not invited. No call, no text, just not on the guest list. I was stunned. I sent her a message asking if I missed something. She responded with, "Hey girl, we had to make some tough cuts because of the venue size. Hope you understand. We'll totally celebrate together another time." I was hurt, but more than that, something felt off, because mutual friends I was closer with were invited. People she barely talked to were in her bridal party, and I was the one who helped her pick out half the decor. I let it go though. I was hurt but figured maybe I dodged a bullet. Until a few weeks later, another friend sent me a screenshot. Cassie had posted a story tagging a major wedding brand. Let's call them Belle plus Fleur. The story showed my photo, one of the beach shots, with the caption, "So excited to be partnering with Belle Fleur Weddings to share my journey. More coming soon. Add Belle Bride." My jaw dropped. Not only was she using my photo in a sponsored post, she'd cropped it, added filters, and passed it off as her own content. And I wasn't even invited to the wedding? That's when I decided, game on. So there I was, ghosted from the wedding, ghost written out of the friendship, and ghost used for content I never consented to be monetized. But if Cassie thought I'd just sit back and let her steal my work to build her brand, oh sweet summer child, she severely underestimated the quiet friend she cut off. I started by doing what Cassie never did, the research. First, I looked up Belle plus Fleur's partnership terms. Turns out the brand has strict policies around authenticity, transparency, and photo rights. In fact, they require influencers to own the content they submit. No licensing, no go. So I compiled a tidy little package. The original raw files with timestamps, my name in the metadata, screenshots of her DMs asking me to take those beach photos, our old messages where she literally said, "OMG, thank you for taking these. I owe you." Side-by-side comparisons of the edited pics she used for her campaign pitch. I wrapped it up in a polite but pointed email to Belle plus Fleur's partnership manager. Subject line, potential copyright concern. Influencer submission involving my original work. 2 days later, I got a reply. They thanked me, confirmed they'd begin an internal review, and asked if I would be willing to speak with their legal and content teams. I agreed. We set a call. During the call, I calmly explained the situation, no drama, just facts. I even emphasized that while I wasn't looking for money, I felt it was important they knew what kind of person they were potentially signing with. They were not happy. Apparently Cassie had pitched them a whole authentic lifestyle campaign around those images. She told them they were taken by her fiancé. Let that irony sink in. Belle plus Fleur terminated the contract before it even launched, just like that. But that wasn't the end. The brand didn't just walk away. They posted a cryptic note on Instagram stories the next week, saying, "We're committed to partnering with creators who represent our values, honesty, originality, and respect for all artists. That will never change." Cue the influencer tea pages. Speculation ran wild. And when Cassie posted a now-deleted story teasing a huge skincare collab dropping soon, only for nothing to drop, people noticed. Questions flooded her comments. Someone even DM'd me asking if I knew what happened. I didn't answer, but I smiled. Within a week, Cassie's engagement tanked. Then came the wedding. Oh, sweet karma. I wasn't invited, obviously, but several mutuals were, and one of them, bless her petty heart, sent me a stream of photos and updates. Apparently, the entire day was a mess. The flower arch collapsed 30 minutes before vows. The vegan catering ran out of food halfway through dinner. Her content creator cancelled last minute, and no one knew how to work the DSLR she rented. But the cherry on top? Her Instagram live didn't work. The Wi-Fi at the venue crashed, so all the influencers she'd invited just sat around awkwardly, unable to stream the event Cassie had hyped for months. I didn't have to lift a finger. Cassie's entire image revolved around being in control, curated, perfect, and in the end, she lost the one thing she truly valued, her online credibility. As for me, I didn't expose her publicly. I didn't name drop or air dirty laundry. I let the truth do the heavy lifting. And if you're wondering, no, we never spoke again. She tried to DM me once a few weeks later, just a waving emoji. I left it on read.